Hi, this is Jamie Magrich. I'm going to do a test. I got a new camera for my computer, so I'm going to see if I can do a recording with it. I'm going to use this card as inspiration because I really enjoyed this card. So I'm going to start by cutting the paper. It's a little bit smaller than A2 size, so I can do some layers behind it. I really like this paper, so this was the inspiration for both cards. And then I've got a couple layers to go behind it. They're just slightly different colors of teals because I just went through my scrap bin and found a bunch of pieces to play with. And this is what I've pulled out. And the butterflies have these teal colors, this like greeny teal, so I figured that would be a good background for this. So I'm going to start by gluing these layers together. They've already been used, but that's alright. Of course my glue isn't going to work. So we'll use the tape roller. The light layer will go on top of this one. And since this has the circles on it, I cut out a couple circles out of the center to make a stack thing to put the sentiment on. I haven't decided yet if I want to use this size white or this size white. And that's how I've been playing. Okay, so then I'm going to adhere this on top of this. I need to trim it a little bit. So I think I need to take a 1/4 inch off, and I'll be right back. I'll make it a little bit bigger than 4, like 4 1/8. That's what it is. I'll just do it 4. 4 by 5 1/4. Alright. This one will get glued onto here. Try to stay in frame. I got this paper out of this same Heidi Swap favorite things pack that I used the other day. The other video I did the other day. Line this up here. Okay, I like that. So that goes there. Alright, then I'm going to stamp the sentiment on this little white piece here. I think I like the smaller one better, to be perfectly frank, so I think that I'm going to use the Hello out of this Gina K Rose Bouquet. And I'm going to use Gina K Blue Raspberry ink. Pull this over so I have something cushy to stamp on. Stamp it a little bit towards the bottom and over towards this side. That's not bad. That's not perfect, but that's alright. Alright. Then, get rid of that. I'm done with those. I think I'm going to do something like this. I need a piece to pop up. Pop this up. This is the 3M foam tape. I'm just tearing little pieces off. Works really well. Stick this onto here, right in the center of this little circle. And I work in rules of thirds, so I don't like to put things right in the center. You go and divide your section into thirds, and you do put your items in those quadrants, like in 1/3 or like where they intersect the thirds. It looks better. I'm not quite sure why, but it always works better that way. Let's see if I can get this glue to open. I had accidentally left the pin out of it, so there we go. I'm going to put that about here, I think. I'm just going to put it on. Alright, now I've got a couple things here. I don't think I'm going to use the happy birthday for this one because I chose the hello. So this can go away. I've got a couple butterflies. I'm going to put this pink one in this area. This one will go up here. And I think I'll put this one here, down here. Then I've got some flowers. And see how the butterflies are kind of in that third there? So I think I'm going to adhere them down because that's a good location for them. Which way? Like that. I think I want this one to go this way, but I don't want it to cover up the O, so there we go. That'll work. Alright, now I've got these little flowers. I think I'm going to use 5 of them. Maybe 6 or 7. I try to do odd numbers, but every once in a while I break that rule. Let's see if we want to put any foliage on here. Let's play with it and figure out what we want to do. This is just some things I punched out. Kind of like that, so I think I'm going to do that. I don't have any big flowers, I just have little ones, so let's see if we can get this to work. There's 3 there. There's a couple of purple ones. Let's see if we can bring a little bit of purple into there. Maybe I'll tuck this underneath here. I'm going to need another pink one if I use the pink one. So let's put one there. A couple blue ones. Stick a couple up here just because it needs some balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's I also try to do it so that it flow, like there's a flow or a triangle, so it moves your eye around. So like I have one blue one here, a cluster here, and another one up here. That way it'll flow your eye around the card. And I think I'm going to adhere these down. I kind of like this. I also have some little leaves I'm going to add in there too. Come on. Alright. Sometimes it's easier said than done to keep my design the way I had it. And I'm just using art glitter glue. This is a very old bottle. I've refilled it a couple of times. Oops. Well, that's all right. I don't use much glue on the back usually. I don't want to get the glue oozing out all over the place. Sometimes it does anyway, but I get to hear my train. Come on, stay stuck. I'm just sticking today. The other time you stick so fast you can't get it unstuck. Got a couple more of those little leaves. So let me stick a little leaf down over here. These flowers are just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. And another one somewhere. Here we go. These up in here. Put it here to hide the ends of those green things. Okay, and that'll be the front of my card. I don't think I need anything else on there. That looks pretty good. These can all go back into that little box. Use another day. Flowers are sticking to it like static. This is a half of a 8.5 by 11 piece of Michael's 110-pound white cardstock. It's cut in half, and I'm going to score it in half at 4 1/4 A2 size. I score it and I turn it over and fold it with the bump on the inside of the card. Makes for a better crease. Doesn't crack the paper as badly. And this is going to go on the front of here. Just need to see if it's any white space, or it's pretty much even with the card. So I can use this glue here. Glue gives me a little bit of wiggle room. Right. And there's my card. Thank you very much for stopping by today. Have a great rest of your day.